Hey everyone, Chuck here again. In this video, we are going to look at distribution. Now, the way it starts out is you've got 5 suppliers, 1 factory, and 1 distribution center. Depending on your setup, it will decide which quarter your choices of distribution or adding distributions or not will show up. But we do ship to all 3 regions at a minimum from the beginning, from the home region, region 1. When the decisions arrive that you can add distribution centers, this is what your screen is going to look like here. Now I'm already in round 6, and so you can see up here where my cursor is at, the DC is operational. But what you will see as a choice, and we'll walk through it, is instead of modify and close DC, you will have open DC. And then once you open it, you'll make your decisions on top here. And then you will hit modify to save it. Now, once you save a region and decide to open up the other region, you go through the same thing. You have to open it up, make your decisions, and then click on modify to save it. One save does not save them both. You'll notice up on top, there's a save change for region 1, and then region B, and region C. So each one has to be dealt with on its own, okay? You can see up here in distribution center 1 or home region 1, you'll make decisions on RFID, whether or not you want to have it to track inventory for the retail shipments. And then what type of shipping do you want to have? What kind of cost control or services do you want to have level on the inbound side? And again, read it in the manual because there's a cost and a benefit to all these decisions. Down below, you'll have to make some of the following decisions here. Do I outsource or insource it? In other words, do I want to do it myself or outsource it to somebody else? As well as these other decisions. Do I want RFID? Who will I use for the emergency carrier? Do I want to use cross-docking? And when you get into the transportation, these suppliers here, let me jump ahead for a second. We'll go to transportation, and like procurement, you're going to decide for each product and distribution center 2 and 3, who's going to provide the outbound transportation service. Okay. So and you'll put in how much you want to ship and whether by air or by surface. So going back to distribution, you'll make these decisions in the middle here, what level of services you want to offer, and then hit modify DC to save it. Down the road, well, as you go through this, you can choose not to open up any DCs for region 2 and 3 and ship it all out of DC 1. You can do one region or the other, or you can do them both. You also have the ability, if you feel it's necessary in later rounds, to close a DC. And again, read the manual on all of this because there is a cost for closing the DC. Okay. One of the things we got to change here is this text shows up at the beginning. And at the moment, I want to keep it here just as a reminder. But your real key up here is DC is operational or not. So watch up on here, not yet here. Okay. Because once it's set up, unfortunately, because this is a text field, we don't have it disappearing. But we don't want to lose sight of this comment down here. You've got to you've got to consider looking at the DCs. Okay. So that's what we got going on here within the distribution areas.